Okay, first round of mods. What to do? I don't like the portals. I think they need to go. It's too top heavy. Toyotas don't have portals. Trail trucks don't use portals. I don't like portals. But I do like straight axles. We're going to be putting a set of 10.3 straights under this truck and seeing how it goes. What I see happening, wrong way. I believe we're going to run into some clearance issues with the tires because we already have rubbing with portals, and we're going to lose, give or take, 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch ride height, which I feel like is a good thing. I think the ride height of this thing is too tall anyways. So we are going to lower it. And then we're going to get some new wheels to widen it. Stance, low and wide is the only way to go. So let's get to it. Now, obviously, I know we're going to lose a ton of ground clearance. All that. I'm fine with that. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I don't think it's going to be much of a loss, to be honest with you. I think it's going to work just fine for what I want. Okay, we got to change hardware. That one right there will be perfect. You can see here, my only concern, let's see if we can zoom in here, wrong way. You can see right here that our mounting positions are different. We got an upper and a lower compared to a side-by-side. So that's my only concern. Obviously, my shocks are going to be mounted higher than I would like. So if it's too high with the stock position here, what I'm most likely going to end up doing is removing this nub, and I will just get longer hardware, probably use the stock hardware, and I'll just go through the shock and I'll put it down here on the outside of the link, which will tow them out a little bit. Not a bad thing. It'll lower the ride height. That's give or take 1/2 inch. So we will bolt it up in stock position right now. We're going to see how it goes. Rear axle is on. What I'm seeing is pinion angle, stop please, seems to be a bit steeper than it was. I can't tell if these are binding or not here. What I might end up doing, having to turn the lower links out a few turns. Not a big deal if that's the case. It's definitely not a deal breaker here. So let's put these tires on and we'll see what we're looking at for ride height. Don't know that it changed it all that much because of the upper shock mounting position. Oh, I'm about to lose stuff. Sticky tires. Yeah, I don't know that it really changed it at all. Obviously we have some clearance. You know, we're gonna rub here and here, same spots as the last ones though. But I think all in all, it just looks better with a straight axle under it. I don't know if there's any binding. I think that's gonna work. That's awesome. My next concern is the front with the pan-hard setup and all of that, which I don't think should be a problem. I hope not. We'll find out though. So. Front portal removed. Set that to the side. And I am going to have to remove or rotate the front or the motor. I know that already. I'm going to have to do that. So so that's my only concern is the pan-hard mounting. I think is just a touch higher on this axle. So I'm concerned we're going to have some clearance issues in this front end. This was my biggest concern here compared to the pan-hard mount on the portal, which is nice and low here, single shear. That part gets broken rather easily, which really sucks because it's one solid piece. You can't just replace that. So bad design, Axial, bad design. This one is actually a double shear mounting position, so that's much better, much more stronger, and it is replaceable because the knuckles actually come off of this axle tube. They are not mounted directly or molded to it, so that's nice. So now we need to, from there, get the upper link in position. Now we need to check clearance issues. Zoom in. My biggest concern is the pan-hard back here hitting the frame rails. So I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. We will find out. Let's check articulation here. So we have full bump that way, and we clear. We have full bump this way, and it looks like we clear. So then my biggest concern then is, are we centered? Are we square? Let's put some tires on it and find out. So it looks like about mid-tread here on this fender. We also look about mid-tread on that fender as well. So I think obviously when it drops out in the front axle, let me zoom out. When the front axle drops out, it's going to naturally swing that side just because that's the way the suspension articulates. But I think we are clear. We need to check it out. A much better ride height here. Straight axle just looks so much better under this thing than portals, I think. straight axle there. Personally, I think straight axles complete the look of this car. I don't think Portals did this one any justice, to be honest with you. Clearance, I don't think we really changed anything. Still got all of our flex. Obviously, we got some rubbage, not a big deal. Nothing some Lexan scissors won't fix. Heck yeah. First SR5 with straight axles under it right here. You've seen it first. You know it can be done. Now, since we went from Portals to straight axles, obviously we're going to have to rotate our motor polarity, which you can do one of two ways. You can take your positive and your negative motor wires here, and you can flip them around. So right now we have red to red, black to black. You go black to red, red to black. That'll reverse your polarity. Not going to hurt anything like that. Or what I am going to likely do, plug the car in, turn your receiver on. We're going to watch as it's going to spin backwards now, because Portals spin backwards. So what we can do, we have this little switch right here. This is your throttle reverse. Flick that. Now we're spinning correct. And we also gained a slight bit of wheel speed because we no longer have portal gear reduction, which does help. Don't get me wrong, it does help. Like I said, I just don't like it. So, all right, we're gonna brave the rain. Got the straight axles on the new SR5. I haven't drove it since I put them on it, so we're gonna see how it does compared to the Portals. I personally feel like I'm going to enjoy it better. So, but as you can see, it's wet out there. Wet rocks, no traction. So we're gonna see how it goes. Stay tuned.
Twilight echoes boom. Sons of war bear hopes flag high. March through fire, never shy. Battle drums pound in our hearts. Charge into fray, leave fear apart. Bullets rain, yet we stand strong. Glory, fight till dawn. A battlefield where legends birth. Never back down, never earth. Blood stains ground, but we won't yield. Against odds, rise, claim our field. Wind blows, fierce through silent night. Grip weapons tight. Face comments wide. Our destinies stand as one. In endless battle, shine like sun. Warriors of the sacred land. Fight last breath across the sand. Battle rages will never yield. March to light, spirit sealed. Chaos world, we carve our name on history's walls through fame's flame. Wind blows, fierce through silent night. Grip weapons tight. Face come and fight. Our destinies stand as one. In endless battle, shine like sun. Warriors of the sacred land. Fight last breath across the sand.
Okay, so we've ran the car now with the straight axles underneath of it. Obviously, as I expected, the gear reduction has gone. I would say it is drastically under or over geared now. It struggles a bit for slow crawling. The motor heated up, the ESC heated up. The gearing is 14 pinion, 56 spur, so you can go that route and change that, which I very well might do still. But my solution is a Hobbywing Fusion. I'm going to put the SE1800 in it. I feel like that's kind of a cure-all. And I think this truck will really benefit from it. Anyways, wheel speed, obviously, gained a bunch of that, so that helps with certain things, but it is not a good trade. I don't regret my decision of putting straight axles under this car. Personally, I still like it. I like the driving style better. I think it's going to be better for me in the long run. I just got to play with the gearing and put the Fusion in it, and I think that's going to solve that problem. So now obviously I sacrificed performance, but like I said, I'm okay with that. I have a solution for it, and I think it's going to be better for me in the long run. So hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you guys next time.